Hello guys, welcome back to the news. These are interesting times in Nigeria. The former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has again lambasted President Bola Tinubu and his administration, saying the president is not bothered about the growing hardship and he is daily drowning the material well-being of Nigerians. Atiku, who is a former presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 general elections, knocked Tinubu over what he described as an haphazard, approach of his administration to fuel subsidy management. And this approach by Tinubu's administration has been the reason Nigerians are in this current economic crisis in the country. Atiku Abubakar, who said this in a post on X while reacting to the latest fuel pump price hike by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, said that based on the current situation in Nigeria, the inflation could only continue to soar higher while Nigerians continue to drown in hunger and poverty. Articles noted that this haphazard approach of this current administration, to fuel subsidy management has been the reason why we are in this mess. And that's why Nigerians are drowning in poverty. He also described Tinubu as T-Pain. Guys, this is interesting. So, Atiku, who described President Bola Tinubu as T-Pain, comes as a shock to many Nigerians. You see, the NNPCL on Wednesday hiked the fuel price as it directed its filling stations across the nation to sell fuel at 1,030 naira per litre. And this increment comes barely 1 month after the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited hiked the price to over 850 per litre. And this latest fuel pump price hike has sparked nationwide outrage as Nigerians lament the government's insensitivity to the horrible economic plight of the citizens. And the funniest part of this is that Nigerians are so comfortable with it. Some persons are so calm. The way Nigerians are behaving like we are not in big problem, it's alarming. Some people are very, very comfortable. I know that deep within us, we are quite pissed over the situation of the country. But how do we express ourselves when in a country protesters are being arrested? People that speaks against the government will be picked up by security agencies and they wouldn't be heard from again. The next thing, they are arraigned in court for treason or one other charges by the federal government. So Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar, the trading of words is expected between Atiku and Tinubu and his administration. It is expected. Now, if Atiku is quite worried about the plight of Nigerians, then he knows what to do. He knows what to do. The likes of Atiku Abubakar and other former presidents, Olusegun Obasanjo, they know what to do. So at this point, being a critic is one of the, it is expected of Atiku Abubakar. But that is not enough. It's not enough. Atiku criticizing Tinubu's policies is not enough. We need to realize that he needs to do more if he truly have the interest, if he has the interest of Nigerians at heart. You see, recently Nigerians on X have resorted to calling Tinubu T-Pain. Tinubu T-Pain, meaning this guy has inflicted pain on Nigerians. Instead of Tinubu, they are tagging him as T-Pain. You know what that means? Someone that has imposed hardship on poor, vulnerable Nigerians. Someone that has, destroyed this nation. This is the worst administration ever. Yes, when we were in Buhari's administration, some persons were saying, oh, Buhari, right now Buhari is a saint. Buhari is like a saint currently because they said you never know what you have until you lose it. Nigerians have lost Buhari. It seems that other leaders were pampering us. This Tinubu's administration, they look anybody face. So the high and the mighty, they are feeling it. Some politicians, they are feeling it. Everybody is feeling it. Just that the poor people, they are the ones suffering, because the poor are getting poorer. And if you're a salary earner in this economy, well, it is over, because this major setback is getting out of hand. So Atiku Abubakar should do better than complaining or criticizing Tinubu, because they are all birds of the same feathers. Just that Atiku is in the People's Democratic Party, the opposition party, so it is expected of him to once in a while criticize Tinubu. But then, aside criticizing him, what has he really done for Nigerians? What has Atiku done for Nigerians? What has he really done? He needs to come up. Aside hiding behind the keyboard, if he wants to lead a protest against this administration, he can lead the charge. After all, nobody will come and arrest him. Nobody will come and accuse him for treason or terrorism financing whatsoever. But I know Tinubu wouldn't want to hear this. T-Pain has been originated, is a name that Nigerians generated for the president. Instead of Tinubu, Tinubu is now named as T-Pain, meaning someone that brought pain and sufferings to Nigerians, someone that brought massive pain and sufferings to Nigerians. And the people are not finding this funny at all. The people are not finding it funny. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Atiku Abubakar throwing jabs at the president. I feel is not enough. He needs to do more. If he feels that this administration has, weakened people, some persons are finding it hard to eat, he needs to do more. He really needs to do more, other than saying Tinubu is this, Tinubu is that. And do you know the funniest part? Some persons are ready to support Tinubu come 2027. They will still support this administration. They will still vote this administration in. Some persons are saying no matter what, Tinubu till 2027. Guys, upon all these sufferings and hardship and every other thing he has done to Nigerians, this is interesting. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.